Hey everybody, Pat Petrini here, coming to you today from Savage Lake, Colorado. We hiked in here about 5 days ago, just backpacked in, and we've just been camping for the last 5 days or so. I'm here with my parents, who are also XanGo distributors, and my younger brother, who's now a XanGo distributor, and then my girlfriend Emily, who's also a XanGo distributor. So certainly one of the cool things about this business is being able to be in business with the people you care about, make a ton of money together, and then have some cool experiences together and enjoy it together. So, but one of the things I wanted to talk about today, of course, I had the great honor and just fortune of being sponsored and mentored by Bob Schmidt, who is widely recognized as one of the top networkers in the world. And if you're not already familiar with Bob Schmidt, hopefully you are. But make sure to get that Power Start kit that is talked about in your Getting Started training. You know, and in there are several materials by Bob Schmidt, some training CDs and different things, and it's some of the best stuff that you'll find anywhere, some of the best information you'll get anywhere. But Bob, you know, was just a legend in the industry. And one of the things that I would hear him discuss, especially when he was talking to people that had been in networking opportunities before, maybe had tried and failed or something like that, he would talk about the two biggest mistakes that people make in network marketing. And those two big mistakes being that they sponsor too many people and they sponsor the wrong types of people. And sometimes people, it's kind of counterintuitive. You think, well, you know, you want to sponsor as many as possible, but the point is not just sponsoring as many as possible. It's about creating and or finding and developing leaders. You know, so you want to sponsor a handful of people, a handful of the right ones, and then give them the quality time, you know, and training and development necessary to get them started properly so they can duplicate and build leadership, you know, not just sponsoring a whole bunch of people and just seeing what happens. Luckily with the system that we use, sponsoring too many people isn't normally the issue. You know, we're really just focused on finding your three, especially right at the beginning. So we don't necessarily need to focus on that, but one of the issues that I still see a lot of people making a mistake on is sponsoring the wrong types of people. And you know, our first kind of reaction, or our first initial response when we get started with this is to start talking to, you know, our good friends and people that are typically within our inner sphere of influence. And those are typically people that we're comfortable talking to. You know, it doesn't make us nervous talking to them. It's really easy for us to ask them to watch a presentation. And so, that there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but oftentimes those people that you're comfortable talking to are not necessarily the best candidates to share this with. Sometimes it's going to require really getting out of your comfort zone and talking to those people that really make you nervous. And one of the things that I ask people to consider are, who are the three most successful people that you know? Who are and you might take a second to think about that. Who are the three most successful people that you know? And then I would ask you this: what is stopping you from talking to them about this opportunity and asking them to watch the presentation? Because most people will not go for those types of people right off the bat. They don't have the courage, or you know, they don't push themselves out of their comfort zone enough. But those are the types of people that you want on your team, is people that are already successful, or there also could be those types that you know without a doubt that if given the right opportunity, they'll be successful, but they're just waiting to find the right opportunity. But it's far more important to just, you know, find the right types of people than just to get people signed up, because then you're just going to spin your wheels. You're going to end up having to replace a couple people because they weren't the right types of people. You know, it's a lot more fun to get the right types of people right off the bat. But again, it may require getting out of your comfort zone to do that. I like the saying that, you know, if you could get rich by staying in your comfort zone, you probably already would be. So just keep that in mind when you're making your list and revising your list. Keep in mind that, you know, really push yourself. If you're getting nervous about even the thought of calling somebody, maybe they're out of your age range, or you haven't talked to them in a long time, or you don't even know them that well, but it makes you a little nervous calling them for some reason or another, that's a good sign that you're on the right track. And if you're not sure exactly what to say, then you could rewatch the training that talks about, you know, how to invite people, or just give a quick call to your upline support team. Contact us and let's talk about it, and we'll give you kind of an idea of what to say to that person. But remember, all we're asking them to do is just watch the presentation. That's it. You know, we're not asking any sort of a huge favor on their part. So anyway, there you go, a little food for thought, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.